Hey there, everybody. This week we're going to do another programming assignment, and that is we're going to go through a maze, and you're going to have to navigate your robot through a maze this week. So to just to preload everything we need to do, you're going to open up this vr.vex.com. It's the same one we used a couple weeks ago. You're going to change the name of the program. You're going to switch it so that we get the right maze map for the playground. You're going to code a program that gets your robot from the start to location B. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'll show you in a second. You're going to double check that it works. You're going to download it and submit that PDF file that you download when you share it to Canvas. All right, let's get going on that right now. So look, watching the video, you've watched the video, then you go to open this. See, I'm just following the steps right on that assignment. I can close the tutorial unless you want to watch that again. And it tells me right away to open to change the name of my project. So I'm gonna do Woodchick, and you put your last name in or your first name. Actually, use your last name. Okay, Woodchick, location B. That's the name of this week's assignment. Now you open the playground. Remember step 4, switch the playground to the wall maze. I'm going to move that to the side, and I'm going to switch it to wall maze. Now I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit with the control mouse wheel. Makes it a little bit bigger, something like that. Okay, now what did step 5 say? Code a program that will move your robot from the start to location B. Okay, how about this? Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to get your robot to location A, and you have to figure out how to get to B with your own program. So this is not like last week where you just copy what the teacher did and download it and turn it in. You're going to watch what I do and learn from how I do it, but you're going to apply your knowledge of what you learned on how I get to A. You're going to do that for B. Yours is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, let's get started with A. So last week we kind of learned that generally speaking, these squares, they're about 200. And I say about because you'll see in a second. So I'm going to drive forward. I need my robot to drive forward 1 square. You can see that right here. So I'm going to press play. Every time I put a new block, I reset and I press play. Yeah, it looks like it works pretty well, Okay, cool. And the next thing we need to do is we need to make a turn. So we put in our turn, reset it, turn 90 degrees, and watch what happens. Oops, wrong way. I need to stop the program. I need to change this to a left turn for 90 degrees. Remember, 90 degrees is a right angle. So all your stuff in this week should be 90-degree turns, pretty much, okay? So I got it left. Let's reset it and see if that left fixed it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now I'm set. I'm a little worried I might run into this wall here. That worries me a bit, but let's see. So we need to go forward for 200 millimeters. Reset and press play. First one forward, then turn, and then forward again. Ooh, that's not quite far enough, I don't think, but let's find out. So we're going to turn again, and we have to change it to left. And let's see, so we're going to go forward, turn left, forward, then turn left. Forward, turn left, forward, 200, then turn left. Look at that. We're going to run into that wall, I think. Let's find out. Let's see if it does. And then finally, to finish the project, we go forward to get down to A. Let's see. And watch what happens. We have a bug in our program. Watch. Oops, it kind of slops its way. It runs into the wall. I don't like that. I'm going to fix that. How am I going to fix that? Well, if the part where it goes forward, here's the problem right here. Right here, it doesn't go forward far enough, does it? So later when we go to turn, no. So what we're going to do is instead of 200, I'm going to try like 250 for that one. Let's try that. So we're going to go over farther so we'll actually make it there. I know they're supposed to be 200, but this isn't lined up exactly right, is it? Okay, let's see if this works. Now let's see 250. There we go. Perfect. So in that one we had to kind of see, that's called debugging. It's natural. Like, look, if it freaks you out and stresses you out that your program doesn't work perfectly every time you put down a block, that's not the way programming works. You try it out, and that's why you noticed I ran this program several times. I had a couple mistakes. I probably ran the program already 7 or 8 times. So let's try it again just to make sure. Double check, because that was part of the instructions. Double check. Now, listen, I did this for A. You don't do this for A. Unless you want to just do it and practice it and then reset it and try it later. Your program needs to get your robot all the way over to B. Notice a few things. First of all, I run it at every point and I debug it a lot. I made 2 or 3 mistakes during that program, didn't I? That's natural. It's normal. This is the way things really work. Make sure you're resetting it every time you start your program again. And be flexible. So you can see like, oh, 200 wasn't enough. So Woodchick decided to move it to 250. I am going to highly recommend that you do not use anything except 90-degree turns. That's all you should need for today's assignment. 90 degrees to the left or 90 degrees to the right. Okay, let's pretend that we're done with the assignment and we're ready to turn it in. How do you do that? Now, again, this is not what you turn in. This is my program that gets you to point A. You need to get to B. But once you have your robot getting to B, what do? All you do is you go up here to the top and you click the share button. And it will download it. It's going to use that name we put up in here earlier. So now I have this Woodchick location PDF file. So now that I've downloaded it, it shows up in a download in my downloads folder. I need to go back. And we're going to go back into the assignment and find the assignment in Canvas. And you're going to click at the top, Submit Assignment. You're going to go down here at the bottom. This will open up a Choose File dialog. You have to choose your file. There it is, Woodchick Location B PDF. And it's not going to let you download anything except for upload anything except for a PDF file. And then you click Submit Assignment. You're not done. It sees it loaded it up, and then you have to submit it. It'll take a second to upload your file, and then I'll have it and I can grade it. Remember, don't copy my program that I just showed because mine gets you to A. Thanks, everybody.